Yeah, I wish the game would have just been the second half because we played a lot better there. First half struggled a little bit. You know, we had that momentum early, but couldn't quite capitalize down on that 4th and 1 that we were hoping to get. And kudos to them; they drove the whole length of the field. Second half, we came out, we got a little spark. We just simplified things a lot. When Matthew Commande had that hit against him, and the player for them ejected, that really gave our team a spark. I didn't see the hit. I don't know what happens. But that ignited our sideline a little bit and gave us some energy and led to some movement of the football for us.
And then anybody stand out? Talked to a few guys tonight. You had a lot of good stuff going on overall. Anybody you want to commend?
Yeah, I guess I'd call out Zach Carr. You know, he's got some tenacity to him, and he's fun to watch. And I don't know what he is in terms of his measurables, but his heart's pretty big, and he can play with anyone. One more shout out I guess I'll give is Connor Erickson, offensive lineman, having to step up and play. That kid gives his whole heart to this team. And when I saw he was in, I said on the headphones, I'm just going to soak this in for a little bit.
Okay. Next week is Roseville. It's senior night. It's a home game. What are you looking for?
Yeah, Roseville is a very good team. You know, last year I know that they had some struggles, but their defense is very, very good. I don't know how they did tonight, but they were holding teams to about 8 or 9 points a game. So, again, I'll be curious when I see the tape on them. They're a very physical downhill run team, too, so it'll be a good test for our defense after a tough physical game this week to say, okay, you got a very similar style of play coming at you this week. How will you respond to that? So, senior night, want to send those guys out the best way you can, obviously. But we'll get to that after I watch the tape on this one.
And last, how are you feeling a week later seeing Ben Andrews on the sideline?
Still crazy happy. Glad he's back. I know he's itching to be back. I know that once he's all cleared, he's going to be very excited. And he's all excited, too, because I don't give up the number 1, but that happened to be a jersey in his size that was available. And I said, I know you won't showboat, so you can wear this. So all the kids are kind of, okay. And so we'll all be very excited to see him back in pads again.
Started off slow. They're a really good team. I mean, you got to give credit to them for sure. But so we just tend to start off slow and then pick it up in the second half, and you just can't do that against teams. Any team, honestly, like even if they're bad, like you can't start off slow and expect to win big in the second half. You just got to play a complete game. So, I mean, we got stuff to work on, and we know where we made our mistakes at. But I think second half, that's the team that we know that we are, and that's the team that we need to be. So, just next week, you just got to pick it up and bounce back.
Anything specific next week? You're playing Roseville?
Roseville, pretty good team, actually. They're not the same team as they were last year. Obviously, they weren't as good as last year, but, I mean, they've been competing with teams this year, and they brought a lot of kids back, best players back from last year. So, I mean, we're going to go into that game with the mentality of, like, we're not going to just run over them, We're going to have to play a complete game because they're not someone we can just run over, but
I feel like first half we were kind of not getting going, but then second half we really picked it up. Tempo was just good on both sides of the ball. I feel like the halftime speech was like really good for like the whole team in general because coach, he told us to pick the team or ourselves, and of course all of us picked the team. So yeah.
And then it's coming back. How are you guys feeling as a team to see your buddy Ben doing okay and coming back?
Ben's a leader, so it feels great. When he went down, we all had a team moment, and then when we saw the picture of him standing up, giving us thumbs up, we were all happy, and yeah.
What are you looking for next week?
It's senior night, so for next week, yeah, it's senior night. So I'll just leave it all on the field.
I think as a team, we kind of clicked on the second half, but unfortunately, it kind of caught us at the end. Starting the first half, I think we played too much individually. A lot of obviously pointing fingers when things go wrong. But I think that we stepped in and took accountability in the second half, and we all clicked on both sides of the ball. But like I said, unfortunately, that's not just how it works. But I think I had a pretty good catch early in the game, and then I got us to the one twice. I tried to extend, get in the end zone, but I couldn't. So
Which
yeah.
of the four quarters do you feel like was the strongest for you?
I think that probably fourth. I feel like the fourth just because we kind of got the energy finally going. You know, first half and everything, it was just like start of a football game. And fourth quarter, I feel like we all played as like a true family, like a true like we all were related. We just played like we just knew what we were exactly doing, what we came here to play, and that's the real Park football that I want everyone to see.